Welcome to part 2 of building Anya's home. We are furnishing the inside of this main building today. And also here's part 2 of me struggling with roofs. So you can see that it came through when I put up those walls, and I have no idea why or how to get rid of it. So we just ended up messing with it for a minute, but then reconfiguring this floor so that that would not happen. So I just changed, instead of that being a 2x3, it's now a 3x3 bathroom. At first I was going to have the, what are they called? Jack and Jill doors, where for each room you could get into the bathroom, but now it's just accessible from the hallway. And again, using as much snowy escape as possible, and realizing I haven't put any windows on this house. So there's that. So here come the windows. Also, I hit 9 and accidentally yeeted myself out onto the street. I do that a couple times. Thought I could move it up, but I just needed to get the um, windows on. So worked on that. And just put these all the way around on both floors. And I made them the privacy screen ones because I didn't, want anyone looking in on our Sims. And I mean, if I had windows like that, I would definitely opt for the privacy screen ones because they let in plenty of light, and at the same time, nobody can see exactly what's going on the inside of the house anyway. I mean, they'll be able to see shadows and stuff, and also that's a second floor, so there's really no worries there. Of course, so the children are going to be living in the upstairs, so I did add the cute tiles that came with Snowy Escape to their bathroom to make it, a little more fun. And right now, these rooms up here are just kind of generic. I left them pretty empty because I, build the room for the child when the child comes. So that is what's going to happen, later on in the Let's Play. So Anya, since she is the only sim who is living here currently, is the only one who has an actually furnished bedroom. And that's that room I just made, and then her master bath right there. This house actually, it's a big lot. And remember, I complained a lot about how small the lot was for Callie's home. This is definitely a large lot, and I got a lot in there, but the house itself isn't actually that big. So that is kind of interesting. Most of the house is, exterior. So, yeah, those side things, and the different areas to hang out definitely turned out pretty large compared to the house itself. And I just put a door on this side there. Maybe I should have put a door on the other side, but I didn't really have room. Also, I didn't think of it. Mostly, I just put a door there so that Anya could go straight out to her spaceship whenever she felt like it. So again, just placing windows. I think that's the last of the windows. Yeah. And then painting the walls, deciding what color to make the bathroom. At first, I wasn't going to pick a Snowy Escape tile because I wanted it to be a more mature look in this bathroom, but then I realized that Snowy Escape does have another tile, that black one right there. So that is what's going to go into the bathroom, the master bath. And then for the living room area, I placed the tatami mats and just, made a couple of shapes with them, nothing too exciting. These are very long mats. I don't even know if they sell them like that, but I didn't know how to round off the edges. Maybe if I didn't drag it, they would have gotten rounded. That is a later me thing to figure out. Right now, instead, we are going to work on the kitchen. It's in this back area here. And I didn't use the snowy escape counters because I feel like when I use those that I have to fill them up with things on the shelves. So I just decided to go with a closed counter here. And the kitchen just ends up being a U shape. We put the stove over here against this other window across from the fridge. And it took me way too long to think to myself, you know what we need is light. The windows were not cutting it for the total amount of light that needs to go indoors, even during the daytime. So I'm just going to add some cabinets up at the top here. And then also put in some lights in a second after I mess around with the stove and the hood and am unable to figure out how to get one in there. So that is more struggle bus, but that's okay. I think it looks good in the end. Yeah, I don't know. I chose that one. I thought it was kind of ugly, so I decided not to go with that. So now is the part where I realize that we need some lighting in this kitchen. And I just chose a chandelier, like a plain one there. Nothing too exciting. And then went back to put in the sink in front of the window there. And just add some decoration to the counters. I was going to add a lot of stuff to the counters, and then I realized that, I want there to be enough counters for the Sims to be able to use them and cook there. So I didn't end up keeping everything. But, I still included a hot pot. And I wanted to include some tea because I could have sworn there was a teapot in there, but I just couldn't find it when I used the search bar, so I gave up on that and didn't feel like turning move objects on, so I just left some things in some places, but that's going to get moved around that I just placed because I wanted the Sims to have some counter space to actually cook on. Yeah, here's the part where I'm looking for the tea and I can't find it and accidentally turn the camera up like that. I didn't want to use that tea maker. I wanted like a teapot looking thing just for decoration. Honestly, I don't usually put coffee makers or anything in my Sims houses. And now that they can become coffee addicts, that is probably for the best. So yeah, not a lot of stuff fits on the counters at the same time. So I just centered the hot pot and we're calling that the space for it. And so we move on to the dining area, which is right next to the kitchen. Just a nice table. I'm pretty sure, yeah, snowy escape again. We're going with, either really dark or really light woods in this home. So the light wood's on the floor, so we went with the dark wood table. And then dark chairs. So it seats 6. I anticipate this being a family of 5 eventually. And I get another chandelier for the dining area, and then just a nice plant to put on the table. It's one of from one of the stuff packs that I just bought, which I'm really excited about. Definitely have lots of new items now that I actually have to look through instead of just defaulting to the old ones. I'll probably have to, yeah, actually sort by those and go through them sometime. But as of right now, we are putting a rug down under the dining table. And I just picked this simple one. This house is not complex, just a few things put down. A radio and some decorative items I did put down. A shoe rack as well. I thought that I forgot to, put down a place to take off your shoes, but changing all the platform levels messed up the cabinets and stuff, so I just didn't feel like dealing with that. Like that cabinet just would not go back. So I decided to not do that with the platforms. And I've been to temples where there's no step up once you walk in, so I don't think if we're going with the theme as this being kind of like a refurbished or um, what's the word, converted temple, that it would be out of the realm of possibility that that would happen. Or because Callie is not Japanese herself, maybe when she, oh, sorry, Anya. I am going to do that so much now after playing Callie for 24 episodes. But Anya, since Anya is not Japanese herself, she maybe, I don't know if the word is Americanized it a bit, but The Sims doesn't really take place in any particular country, but you know what I mean. So I'm just lighting up the rest of the house. Those lights are new for me anyway. I don't usually spend money on stuff packs unless they come with gameplay, but I have to admit that buying all the stuff packs has no regret in my heart. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, I'm just placing the fireplace and some chairs. There's still a shoe rack in here, even though there's not um, a step up. But this is just a little living area. And, one of the chairs has that blanket thrown over it. I was going to put the TV area over here. And so I did set this up to have someone watching TV. I put some things on the table, but I actually ended up moving it because I realized we don't have an office space anywhere. There's no desk, there's no computer, and I think that Sims always need a computer. There, I hit 9 again and ended up on the street. But I think that Sims always need a computer. And so I changed this around right now. That couch is no longer there, and this couch is also no longer there. There's a desk there now by the stairs. So I am going to realize that in a moment. There's silence as I look around, wondering where I'm going to put the desk, and kind of check out different locations and realize it's going in the living room. I guess I could have put it next to the fridge, but I didn't really want to use up that space like that. So instead, I moved the TV above the fireplace, even though it intersects a window, but this is The Sims, so you can do that. And then put like a bookshelf, and I was thinking about what to put here, but I decided ultimately on a bookshelf because nothing else really fit anyway. And yeah, I was thinking about maybe a couch, another place to sit, but I don't think that this area needed it. Although there's really not enough room for all the Sims if this was a family of 5 to have them all sit around the TV. But you win some, you lose some. So I just put this desk over there with the matching chair and a computer. Nothing too fancy about that before going over to start working on Anya's bedroom, which is right behind here. Also, it's kind of for the best that you don't have to walk in front of the TV to get to the master bedroom. That might be a little weird. So now taking a look at Anya's bedroom, it's, pretty simple. A bed, two end tables, a dresser, a mirror. Nothing too exciting. I did like this bedspread though from the pet expansion pack. I thought, I don't mean, I don't really know if it fits the theme, but I thought it was cool. And I'm not really a matchy person. Um, I just get what I like. And if it looks okay together, then I'm not really concerned about whether or not it matches. That's why all the mugs in my cupboard are different. So I just put these lights up here. I don't think that they were Snowy Escape, but they definitely match the vibe. And then I wanted to put some light on the other end table. So I just put that lamp there. There's 4 lights in this room currently. And then, deciding on a dresser was actually tough because that one was just really big. I didn't really want to use that one because it was so tall, and I felt like when I looked around, you wouldn't really be able to see into the bathroom or into the bedroom. So I chose this one and put a mirror above it, and then another mirror. She's got to take after Callie in some way. So hopefully she doesn't get that quirk where all she wants to do is look at herself in the mirror. But since Anya doesn't need charisma for the astronaut career, I'm not too worried about it. And we are going to now furnish the 2 bathrooms. They're both kind of small. So, this one has a sink, a toilet. I did use a Snowy Escape toilet in both because if you could have a bidet, why wouldn't you? And this one on the first floor here has a shower tub combo. The one on the second floor actually has the Snowy Escape shower and a tub. I was thinking about putting little things in it, but for some reason the walls decided to hate me, so I struggled a little bit to place this bathrobe. And then got the shower in there. Just a plain shower, nothing too exciting. With the glass doors. And, well, also up here, there's just a little decoration and place to sit. Had to put something in that space. So I put the tall flower vines lattice thing from the romantic stuff pack. Romantic garden. Was that what it was called? And then just put a little couch right there. Lots of places to sit in this house, just not lots of places in front of the TV to sit. But you know what? That's for the best. Probably, maybe. Wow, I totally lied that we were going to do both bathrooms at the same time. For this other room, so I was thinking I wanted Anya to have 3 children because if we're going to do the Star Wars pack next, there are 3 different paths you can take for that. So I was going to have each child take a path. And so since there are only 2 rooms up here, because this house is not that big, and I don't really have another place to put a door, I was going to have 2 of the kids share, and we'll put up a divider for them. And then one kid can have the 3rd room. Maybe the firstborn can have their own room or something. And so now we are finally furnishing the last bathroom, and that is the last thing that we are doing in this build before, the next episode of the Let's Play where Anya is striking out on her own and she is going to become an astronaut. And it's very exciting for all of us. I'm really excited to get into the 2nd generation of this Let's Play. And we'll definitely be calling Anya Callie 5 million times before I get used to it. I did like this new mirror that, well, new for me, mirror. I think it's really cool. It's pretty. And since mirrors just act like mirrors no matter what in The Sims, I'm not really worried about it being bigger or anything. I mean, if I was going to put a mirror in my bathroom, I probably wouldn't choose that one. But The Sims can't tell the difference. So instead, I just lit up outside a bit. Nothing too crazy. It's still kind of dark out there. But I just wanted to add some lights as we come to a close here. Just nice around the little places to sit. And that will be it for this video. So I will catch you guys next time